In this video, we are going to figure out what you can do to be more productive and get out of your bed and get down into doing stuff even when the world around you has slowed down due to a global pandemic. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Swastika. And in case you're new here, you should definitely subscribe. That's the red button at the bottom of the screen. And without any further ado, let's get into the topic of discussion at hand. So today we are going to figure out 3 different ways in which we can be productive and actually move from our beds and onto the study table to prepare for our papers during a pandemic. So these are very uncertain times. We don't know what the future holds, what is going to happen, and all of us are just as confused as you. So because of that, it's very difficult to be productive and to actually get down to doing things. So we are today going to figure out how. So the first thing is that these competitive papers, be it your UPSC prelims or be it your UGC net or all the other competitive papers, or be it your entrance into masters, into courses in JNU, AMU, SAU and all these other universities, they have all been postponed. In fact, in most of these cases, we don't even know when the papers are going to happen. So it's very difficult to sit down on your study table and study. But we have to get down to it anyway, because one thing is for sure, that even though these papers are not happening right now, in some time in the future, they are going to happen, and for that, you need to be prepared. So these are the 3 ways in which you can be more productive and get more out of your day and actually motivate yourself to move from the bed and to sit down on your study table and just get focused and stay into the flow and get into the flow. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to discuss today is the importance of having a timetable or a strategy. So the first thing that you have to do once you've picked the paper that you are going to apply for is to get a PDF of the syllabus of the paper from an internet source online. And after getting the PDF, the syllabus, you need to chalk out a timetable for yourself. So you need to figure out if you are productive during a day or the night, if you are an early riser or a late night owl. So you need to figure out which productivity pattern suits you, and according to that, you need to make a timetable for yourself. So in case for example, I am not a big fan of waking up early in the morning, and my parents are totally fed up of it, but I am super productive at night. So I just try to shift my work more into the day hours, and after that I just try to take a break during 6 or 7, and after that I just get back to my stuff. So I have seen that this works for me, and so for you have to figure out your timetable, and then you have to persistently stick to it. For example, you're somebody who likes waking up at 6 o'clock. So wake up at 6 o'clock and figure out your study routine. The easiest way to go doing this is to figure out the hardest topics. For example, if there is a topic that I really hate, in this I am just going to go with public administration, though I really like it, but let's say that I really hate pub ads. So the first thing in the morning, in my most productive hour, I will try to do public administration so that I'm done with the hardest thing for the day. So you need to figure out a timetable that fits into your routine, and I have seen that can be very helpful. The second thing that you can do after you have figured out a timetable is to clear your space. So with me, it's like every time I sit down with a new project or with a new idea or with a new subject, I just clean out my space and I organize everything from my books to my charts to my notice board to my whiteboard. Everything is pristine and organized. And I've seen that cleaning up my space and being in control of my surroundings really helps me with being more productive. So this is something that you can make a part of your, before you begin with your new timetable. The third thing that you can do in order to be more productive is to have a morning routine. So this basically means that if I wake up in the morning, the first thing that I want to do is to work out. So I've seen that exercising in the morning really helps me stay focused for the rest of the day, because it sort of gives you a morning pump, and that's kind of helpful. I don't know, for me it is, because then I'm just focused for the rest of the day, and it gives me a clear head as well. So for me, it's like I don't like eating food in the morning, because then I just feel sleepy. So for different people it's different, but getting in some morning exercise as a part of your morning routine will really help you in staying focused and gathering your thoughts. So it's almost like meditation. Once you enter the flow of your exercise, entering the flow of your academic activities or your other pursuits is going to be equally easy. So these were the 3 things broadly that I went through that really help you be more productive and get more out of your day during a pandemic. The first thing that I discussed was the importance of having a timetable or a strategy that adheres to your examination or to your pursuit. The second thing that you need to figure out is to have a clean workspace, because that helps you stay more organized and more focused. The third thing that I said was to get some morning exercise into your morning routine, because that sort of helps you get into the flow of doing things, and similarly then getting into the flow of academic pursuit or pursuing your end goal becomes comparatively easy. So these are the 3 things that really work for me, and if they work for you as well, you should comment down below. Thank you. This was all.